class, welcome. Today, we are going to learn about imperative sentence in a manual. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to accurately analyze imperative sentence in some given manuals. And you will be able to write a simple manual regarding the use of technology using imperative sentences correctly. So, what is manual and what is imperative sentence? Do you know about that? Okay, let's take a look at this picture. Are you familiar with this picture? Do you know about this picture? Now, this is an example of a manual. I believe all of you already have seen one in your life, but maybe you don't know that it is a manual. Yes, a manual is a part of procedure text. It is a text that contains explanation about how something should be done in sequence step. Let's take a look at this picture again. This example of a manual gives us instruction how to do something, right? And let's analyze the sentences in this manual. Attach the camera strap. Charge and insert the battery. Attach a lens. Insert a memory card. All the sentences give instruction to do something, right? And this is what we call as imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are used to issue a command or instruction, make a request, or offer advice. Basically, they tell people what to do. Manual uses imperative sentence to give instruction. Pay attention to these examples. Open the door. Remove the cover. Insert the CD. Push the button.
From these examples of imperative sentences, we can see that the form of the verb used for the imperative is the base form of the main verb, or verb 1, which is used without a subject. Although the main feature of the sentences in the imperative is that they have no grammatical subject, they do have an understood subject. It's you. The basic form of the imperative remains the same whether it is addressed to one or more people. In imperative sentences, we can also add object if we feel it's needed. Remember, the main function of an imperative sentence in manual is to provide instruction. See some examples below. Preheat the oven. Use oil in the pan. Remove the packaging. Open the blue box. Connect the two wires. All of these examples using verb 1 plus object to form imperative sentence. Let's try to identify imperative sentences in a manual. In identifying imperative sentences, take a look at the verb in the sentences. Typically, imperative sentences begin with verbs that issue a command. Another clue is the subject. Do you see one? Nope. Normally, when we use the imperative, there is no subject because the subject is obvious. It's you. Generally, the subject of an imperative sentence is implied, not stated, as it is giving a direct order. Let's take a look at these imperative sentences in a manual. All of the underlined sentences in this manual are imperative sentences. It was easy to find, right? Now, let's practice. Find the imperative sentences in the manual below. Can you find them all? Let's check. Here are the answers. It's easy, right? Let's see the example of composing a simple manual based on the picture below. That's all my explanation about imperative sentence in a manual. Thank you very much for your attention and see you.